Hello there, welcome back. Let's continue with our lesson. The last time we looked at discovering the universe 2, a 1. Today we are going to look at, we are continuing from discovering the universe 2. Good. I think we've gotten the picture as to how the universe was discovered with respect to the stories attached to it and the rays from different parts of the world. Good. Now we're going to continue, but before then, as usual, let's look at the learning objective because it's very, very important for me. So that at least after the less you know that no, I know about this, I know about that. That is the main focus. Describe how observations led to a different model of the solar system. And they also describe the heliocentric model of the solar system. Good. So these are our objectives as far as this lesson is concerned. So without wasting much time, let's first look at what we mean by what? Retrograde motion. Okay, retrograde motion. What is retrograde motion? What do we mean by that? We said it is the motion of the planet that looks as if it's moving backwards. It is the motion of the planet. It is the motion of the planet. It is the motion of the planet that looks as if it is moving backwards. Okay, as if it is what? Moving backwards. This is what we mean by what? Retrograde motion. Okay, and you can see the picture over here. This is it. We said it is easier to explain retrograde motion using the heliocentric model. Okay, so if you look at the retrograde motion, this is it. You see, this is east, and you can see, because like we describe it, okay, it is the motion that look as if the what the planet are what moving backwards. Okay, basically this is what you mean by what? The retrograde motion. Then we come to what we call the heliocentric model. What is the heliocentric model? The heliocentric model is the model of the solar system with the sun at the center. Remember, we look at the geocentric, which shows that the earth is at the what? At the center, but the heliocentric shows that it is the sun that is what? At the center. It is the sun that is at the center. Good. So this is what we mean by what? Heliocentric model, and then what we also mean by retrograde motion. Good. Now let's come to the substantive. Here we're going to do some little reading and then we'll move on before we look at the summary. Okay, our model doesn't work. Our model doesn't work. We need to read this portion because we have certain 3 things over there that we need to look at. What do you mean by that? We said the geocentric model was very popular. Aristotle was a very famous scientist and people trusted what he said. His ideas spread all over the world and people accepted the geocentric model. It explained a lot of the observations that people saw every day. Okay, what are these? He said 1, the ground did not seem to move. The sun and the moon did appear to move. And then the stars also appear to move. Okay, this is what the geocentric model was having. These were the idea that what the geocentric model were having. I said there was a problem. Sometimes the planet appeared to go what? To go backwards, and this is called retrograde motion, just like we defined it earlier on. Okay, and you do not notice it during one night, but if you make observation over several months, you can see that the path of the planet change direction. So this is basically as far as what the retrograde motion is concerned. Okay, so because if you look at it, say our model doesn't work. Our model doesn't work. So we mean we are looking at what? The various models, and then we are one way or the other trying to compare them and then how they work. That is why they gave it such a topic. Good. Now, if you look at we are talking about the fact that we are looking at the model. We look at it, we said what is the better model? What is the better model? So a better model is what we call the heliocentric model. Why are we saying so? We are saying so because at the end of the day, we realize that it is the sun that is at the center of the planet. It is the sun that is what at the center of the planet. And if you can see over here, a better model. Okay, the Greek astronomer, who is it? You can see it. He had described a different model in around 2000 BC. Now, in this model, the planet orbits the sun, and this is called the heliocentric model. The model we use today. Okay, so it means that is why we discovered the beta model, because that is what has been described. Okay, that is what has been accepted as what the beta model of today. And don't remember the definition of the model. It is an object, equation, or image that helps us to explain what we can see. Okay, it helps us to explain. So if you want to see the solar system, you see the model of the solar system, you see the way they are going around. Okay, in an elliptical form. You see the pictures, which one is first, Mercury, followed by what, in that order. So it gives you, after you have read, the model also gives you the picture so that you can understand the concept very well. Okay, good. So basically, this is what we mean by the heliocentric model. And you can see the heliocentric model over here. You can see it in your book. You can see it very clearly. Okay, yes. You can see the sun and then the rest and all the other planets around them. The sun is at the middle, and this is what we mean by the heliocentric. Good. Now let's see. We also have what we call the new technology. The new technology has to do with what? The telescope, okay? And then the other materials that we can use to also observe things from far on the universe, okay? This is all about the new technology. It's not anything so difficult. Like I indicated, please try to do the reading, because if you look at it, we are just looking at the salient point. The rest of the work is up to you to do most of the reading, so that if you have certain difficulty, you will let us know. The difficult areas, what will make you understanding difficult is the areas that we are tackling, so that you can get the picture, so that when you do the reading, it's just a simple English, you will understand, because I believe in you. And these are all the summary as far as the lesson are concerned with respect to the discovering the universe too. Okay, you said keep it simple. So we are trying to say that over here, scientists usually make certain things simple after every lesson, okay? Or maybe after every topic, they try to make certain things simple. So if you look at the table has summarized, okay? It has summarized some of these things for us. We have the date, and then where, and then what is the idea as far as the discovery is concerned, okay? Good. So this is also something that is also very simple, so that we can read and then understand. It's not anything difficult. It's a table. If anything is made in a table, I think it becomes very simple for us to comprehend. Good. And I believe you will read and then get an understanding. It's not anything so difficult. And if you come to the summary question, it's also not so difficult, okay? If you read it, you can also get the picture very easily, and it is not also anything so hard. Good. So if you look at it carefully, you can see did not, and then Galileo, and then you come to the question 2, explain why Galileo observation could not be explained using the geocentric model, because he saw the what? He saw the orbit of the orbit around the Jupiter, and not what? Not around the Earth, okay? He saw the orbit around the Jupiter, not around the Earth. That is why we are saying it couldn't be used, okay, to explain using the geocentric model. Good. And then to describe the heliocentric model of the universe, and I believe it is also very easy for you to do. If you come to this very level, you can easily read, and then you can easily explain as well. And then you draw a timeline to show and explain the development of the geocentric and the heliocentric model of the solar system. So basically, this is it about the discovering the universe too. It's not anything so difficult. We shall stop here, and then we will continue another time, inshallah, on page 132. So please don't hesitate. If you read and then you have certain problem, please draw my attention so that I can help you understand it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.